The spiritual journey is like a long road trip with an unknown destination. Sometimes the journey seems nice. You meet new people, you try new things, and sometimes it is not as pleasant. You can get a flat tire, run out of fuel, hit a pothole, but the journey never stops. Anyone could have been in that passenger seat, but your ancestors chose you. So while they guide you on this long journey, embrace and accept your truth, because this experience is once in a lifetime. Tagazani, I am Paul Wabadimu, the advocate of Dlozi, and once again I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for choosing to view this video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so, and don't forget to click on the subscription button so that you are notified every time there is new content on the channel. For those of you who do not know me, I am Paul Wabadimu, ugogo unkomi yahlaba isangoma inkosazana unobuhle. I bring you yet another season of healing. Welcome back. Yo guys, moleni. I hope everyone is good. I have missed you as well. I've just been readjusting to the whole new changes that have taken place in my life. Moreover, I missed I missed hot food. I missed taking a warm bath. I missed being in warm clothes. I missed my bed. I also missed my kids. I missed everything, and above everything else, I just missed to being home. But first, before I get into the wheel, I honestly feel like qua YouTube they just have us on chokehold, because if you stay for a longer period and you don't upload any contents to your channel runs a risk of being demonetized. So imagine the hard work we put in just to get monetized, because there's a certain number of hours you need to put in, the certain amount of stats, you need to look a certain way, speak a certain way, laugh a certain way. I'm just kidding, but there are just a lot of things that you have to put in when you are getting monetized. So imagine your channel, a big channel, and now you have to be demonetized because they're seeing that you're no longer uploading. So I feel like YouTube now has become that boyfriend, and they have seen everyone is now running to the YouTube streets and the vlog masters and now everybody just trying to climb on these streets. So now they're making sure that they get their money's worth. So they can't just get you monetized if you are just there. You need to work for it and keep working for it and keep working for it, because these day and age sends are imali to online, if you know what I mean. But anyway, like I said before I left, I don't want to work for the internet. The internet should work for me. We work so hard. Our ancestors work so hard to get us out of the matrix, to get us out of it, basically. So it's only us and that always find a way in the system. But at the end of the day, great news that I'm back on YouTube. I didn't think we'd sit here so soon, but also I was thinking, my channel, guys, I invested so much in this channel. I can't afford to let it go down the drain. So yeah, a lot of plans I had, but life happened, and we're gonna try and unpack that today so that you can at least have a bit of a mindset where we are. So I've been doing YouTube for so many years, guys, and I'm still waiting for my 100-hour plaque. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you still haven't, and don't forget to leave your comments down below. Click on the notification and the like button, and let's get the conversation buzzing. So the last time we saw each other, I was a mess. I was conflicted by a lot of things. I was not fully honest also with you guys, telling you about you and go and relocate, guys, because the ancestors had me on chokehold, and it was just a lot of things. Apart from just my mom's grief, I was just going through a lot of things mentally, you know, emotionally and spiritually, and I felt overwhelmed and I needed to take the break. So shortly after our little hug and Ndondoni, we broke up. Then little did I know that Abadala had a special assignment, you know, that I had to do to carry out, and they had something up their sleeve. What I can tell you is that as a Dlozi Han, right, as umntana we Dlozi, you need to understand that the journey does not end once uthwasile. If you're looking at this video and you're thinking to yourself that once in Twasile it is the end for me, you're honestly lying to yourself. You're drinking alcohol, and you're drinking and drunk, and because trust me, the dynamics shift from you being an initiate and having ukobela to now being led by your guides and being guided on your journey, every single step of your journey. So it's gonna be quite interesting to unpacking this. I don't know how. I have to find a way how I'm gonna try and unpack and teach this for you, because I have found so much of myself that I felt, wow, I had that aha moments that, oh my gosh, this is happening. So trust me, I needed everything that I experienced. And you know, when you are sitting with your ancestors and they are like red pill or blue pill, and you have to decide there and there, and whatever pill you choose, you get to see why everything had to happen the way it did. It was a preparation from what is to come and where you are directed. It is heavy. I don't want to lie to you. Ingulo is a continuous thing, because you, every now and then you need to go see abantu bakho who bring leyo ngulo kuwe, so that they can align you and treat you so that you can perform at your best. So that is why every now and then we have this little hiatus, this little hibernation, this little ntontoni, and trust me, your body knows it when it's time for you to just pull the plug. Your spirit knows it when it's time for you to pull the plug. So for me, that's when I was at. So yeah, it was that, and I was still under a lot of rules. That's why I couldn't just jump and come back to the tube channel. But a lot happened. I was going through another initiation phase, and believe you me, I was shocked. I was gobsmacked. So remember, nginogogo nginomkhulu, and this time around umkhulu stepped forward in his greatness, and I was directed to the depths of izinto zagulo mama. I was just giving a lot of energy, a lot of, you know, you are, and now it funny because remember, igama leli elakanobuhle lavela kubo. It is not something I got from Twasa or initiation. So it's something that it's a name that they gave me. So when now I had to rediscover unobuhle and re-emerge as it was a lot. I don't want to lie to you. I was overwhelmed at some point. I was frustrated at some point, but it took me understanding why, who, and what. You understand that, for me to actually be in depth. So I've been under a lot of restriction, guys, but the lockdown is going to be lifted very soon. But there are things like I couldn't rules. You can't eat when you're standing. I need to be seated. I'm still not allowed to use chairs. yeah, my diet is a little bit restricted. Even how I present myself has changed a bit until the lockdown. Although I've been reprimanded a bit, but you know me, I might sneak in a bikini pic or two. You know what I mean? Because guys, I don't want to lie. I feel like I'm getting younger and younger and younger, but I don't want to have fights. But it was quite interesting seeing the dynamics between my ancestors, having to but don't bona for a change, you know, watch them, you know. And I was umakam while the rietotela was happening, while the maternal was like, yeah.
Yeah, nyaphuza iphiya. Nyaphuza mina babamakam. Nyaphuza.
Wena lo.
Mina babamakam.
And ushaya black.
I-black. And babamakam mangiphuza. Angeke utshale ungabi nenyama.
Anna-stress lo. Bangadicide. Enye into.
And the paternal was like, ooh, and the, you know, while this side was saying this, while this side was saying that. And it was very interesting times for me because I felt, ooh, finally they don't have to fight about me, you know. It's about them, it's a them thing. And I was just watching there, you know, because I'm that girl that will literally have their ancestors have a board meeting every now and then because I break the rules. I come in there and I cause chaos. So it was very interesting, but I am humbled at the fact that my ancestors have given me so much grace and they've given me so much enlightenment. I am at a high vibration. I am at my most liberated. I am, you know, thriving in my gift, in my calling, and it makes sense for me. I don't have to, it doesn't have to make sense to you or your friend or your aunt, but it makes sense to me because I am the one walking the journey. And I'm just overall humbled, you know, that it has gotten this far. Literally, I feel like the first 3 decades of my life were all about me discovering who is this girl, nyaphi kwenzakalani yabona, trying to find a ground. But the next 3 decades of my life are going to be solemnly focused around my purpose, my light, my power, you know, all of those other things, because the foundation has been laid. You can't say just because utwasile una 15 years you know it all. You can never really know it all. You can never really know the strength and amandla we Dlozi. This is beyond uyemanzini ubona majankrap when saying it's beyond that. It's beyond that. It's about upgrading, because trust me, when the Dlozis are about to upgrade you spiritually, they don't ask you. It's like you're sleeping one day, you are on your phone, you wake up the next morning, you switch on your phone and it tells you software is updated. And you're like, Johnny, that time they've updated the software. So that's where I'm at. But I don't want to lie, I honestly missed everything. And about my life, it has just been a bit of a halt a bit on my life. But right now I feel things are gradually. But all of this, I think amongst everything else, with people and things and that are not good for my spiritual hygiene, I just crashed out. I just crashed out on that. I just like, you know, I just did everything. I was like, you know what, I give 0 F's, and at the end of the day, my sanity is what matters. So yeah, that's why we are back, I think. So it's exciting times for me, I don't want to lie. But amongst things else, I missed being in my mom's house, because I just feel like when I'm in her space, I feel more closer to her. I feel more grounded, and I am still on the journey of grief. I don't want to lie to you. There were days where I was like, damn, even when I was in the middle of my process, and there were times where I would be like, I miss that she would be around, she'd be able to, you know. But I got to realize that I've gained a powerful ancestor, and it hurts, but we have to keep it moving. And it is what it is at the end of the day, but we move. So I've been back at work, and it's been crazy. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, it's been crazy because the first days of my of me being back, like at home here, I was sleeping on the floor, and literally my back hurts. I need to go see a chiropractor, so I'm gonna start planning around that very soon, because I can see that this is like that. And my mom was telling me, like, girl, go see a chiropractor, because I don't want to lie, once you have kids, so I don't see myself having kids. When I think about my back, I don't see myself having kids. I think I am fine the way I am. So I need to go see a chiropractor. But ngilala phansi, that's why I need to mina nje impilo ebuthwasana iyangikhathaza. But I also told my Dlozis that, you know what, guys, you can't expect me to do the same things at 40 and at 45, because ngiyakhula, you understand. But I just felt a bombastic side eye from them, a criminal side eye from them, like saying, you are now telling us how to dictate, how to move the situation. Skip number. I'll shelly logo. When I'll shelly logo dimpo. And I like, why are you fighting? Is that you, Sylvester? So it's just doing one day at a time, but it's so good to be back. And there's just a lot of things that are so different in the air, spiritually and physically. And I think my time off made me realize that as Ubantu, we are fighting impi kanomkhulwane, impi kanomkhosi, impi kamdali, to just bring people to self, you know. It's a conversation for another day, but it is just disappointing where we are as a Black people. And it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I don't want to get too deep, because I'm going to get lost in my thoughts. Anyway, I think I will be here to just unpack a lot more things and hopefully heal and teach you, because I guess this is what the channel is about. And I know my mom is proud of me where she is, and it's just taking one day at a time, honestly, guys. And yeah, we move, honestly. There's no time for pity party, there's no time for a shame. We really have to move, because once you get to understand that how things move in the spirit, you look and view life differently. You get to realize that, damn, you know, this is that. I was not aware. All along I was living a lie, and etc. So I cannot wait for the growth that I'm about to experience and everything else in between. So yeah, YouTube family, I'm back. So please like this video, leave your comments down below, let's interact. Okay, I'm still exhausted, because I don't want to lie, there's no sleep in my world, honestly. I'm up 80% of the time, but what can I do? It's work. And on top of that, I'm back. It's purpose, actually, not work. I'm back in Dumbeni. So you can imagine the workload has been just backlog from last year and everything else in between. And also there's my personal life, and there's this and there's that. And yeah, it just feels weird also that my best friend is not with me physically. So it's just everything. It's about taking one day at a time. But on the issue of grief, on the part of grief, I'm still grieving, and it's okay, because I even did a reel not so long ago saying, you know what, I'm tired of people telling me to be strong, that I'll be fine, that time. Listen, baby, I'm the one that loved my mama, and my mama loved me. Okay, you can never really understand the pain I feel for her, and you can never tell me how to grieve for my mom, you understand? So I will grieve my mom the best way I know how, even if it means that I grieve till my death. It's my mother. the person that birthed me. You understand? So we live and we learn and we move, but yeah, but I'm not a person of many words. I don't know what happened to me, guys, where I was at. I think, it's a level of fight or flight type of situation when your ancestors dump you in the middle of nowhere with no food, no electricity, nothing, and they leave you there. And all you are surviving on is them. And it has just made me appreciate more the little things and the big things and be grateful for life, because at the end of the day, noma ungabanjani, don't ever put it in your head or get big-headed and tell yourself that you are bigger than your gift, or that you are bigger than idlozi lakho, or your ancestors need you. Honey, they don't need you. They don't need you. But remember how they don't need you. Baurad. That's that. They don't need you. They can function without you. If not you, somebody else. But don't ever get it in your head that you are the prize. They are the prize. The gift is the prize. You see, you're on contract, you're at work, and everything else in between. This is it from a catch-up video. So I think maybe I will try do a Q&A. I'm just lazy, guys. I'm not lazy. I don't want to project that energy into my entire verse, but I'm just tired, and please don't tell me to rest. I'm in my purpose, so I am fulfilling what needs to be fulfilled. Remember, there's also spiritual fatigue, because ngisebenza ngabantu, and once a person comes endumbeni, automatically I get exhausted, I get drained, I'm so tired. It is this, it is that. So I think we're gonna basically take one day at a time. And yeah, in the meantime, let's grow the channel and keep it moving. And thank you so much for coming through to view this video. So Sebenza she like YouTube, because they are gonna demonetize our channels, and they can't afford. Imagine having your channel demonetized. Sometimes they even block you from even coming back, accessing your channel. They delete your channel. Like, Mina, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if we are fighting Ireland, we are fighting the US. It is Trump, it is Trumpy, it is Trumpist. Like, I don't know what is happening, but sizo shisimpepo, and take honestly one day at a time. And if you didn't know, I'll speak about it more, I think, in my next video. I have an event coming up called the Love, Life and Grief, which is going to be taking place on the 5th of April at the Birchwood Hotel and Conference Center. Please get your tickets, or rather reserve your seats. Your support will be highly appreciated. It is one of those events you do not want to miss. I think on my next video, I'll come through and talk about the Love, Life and Grief event, and probably you can get to unpack it. And for those who've been asking, Gogo, are you back at work? Yes, my love, I'm back at work. My number hasn't changed. It's 079-816-0199, and we are taking one client at a time. At a time. But I hope this was informative, and I hope this was a lovely video. I hope you missed me as much as I missed you, and I'll surely see you very soon. Yeah, I'll surely see you sooner. Let's pray for the spirit of consistency, and let's pray for spirit of growth. Thank you so much, guys. Togozani. Bye.
We used to visit the family graves together, and now you're part of those family graves. 6 months in, I still come to your grave religiously because I miss you. Visiting your grave somehow gives me closure for that moment. Although I still feel your presence heavily around me, really before bedtime, because that's when we would catch up on the day, catch up on life, laugh, and sometimes cry. But all I do these days is just sit in silence and get lost in my thoughts. I stopped listening to people who told me to be strong, or that I'll be fine, or that I need to heal, because that's not what grief is about. Grief is about being comfortable in your pain, because your pain is a constant reminder of the love you had for the person that is no more, and the love that you'll forever have for them. I wish there was another way into the afterlife, because I don't think I can bear seeing my own kids grieve for me. But what can we say? Grief is not a phase of hurt, but it's something you carry with you forever. And if this is the price we pay for love, then so be it. Telling somebody how to grieve is dictating how they should love. Some days are better than others, but it won't change the fact that you were here. I love you, Ma.